Hey, I'm Jim Weber. Thanks for logging on to MyFoxHurricane.com. So we've got a couple of areas that we are watching. First one is our newly formed Tropical Depression number 4, which is sitting off the Carolina coastline. We also have another area that we're watching much further out into the Atlantic. Now, this isn't an area that we would typically expect to see development this time of the year, but we have this vigorous tropical wave which just continues to work its way on towards the west. In the short term, 20% chance that we could actually see something happening with this, but you notice that 40% as we get more along the lines of about 5 days, because as it continues to work its way on towards the west, eventually it's going to get into some warmer waters, and it's going to start to get into some areas that we would typically expect to see some development for this time of the year, getting closer at least to the Caribbean. So it looks like conditions will remain favorable, that we could see some additional development with this, more likely in the long term. I don't think we're going to see anything in the short term with this. So here is Tropical Depression number 4, now approaching the Carolina coastline. You can see a large area of convection sitting on the western side. The center of circulation somewhat exposed with this, but you can clearly see that low level circulation with this, and this will continue to work its way on towards the west. Now, it's going to be working its way over some warmer waters. Remember, we've got the Gulf Stream moving up through here, so we could see some additional development with this as we go through this, say, about the next 24 hours. But really, if anything's going to happen, it needs to probably happen within about the next maybe 8 to 10 hours, because it'll be working its way on shore. You do see some rain with this, and it works its way on shore. And it is expected, or at least forecasted at this point, they are looking for that intensification to happen as it moves over the waters of the Gulf Stream in the Atlantic Ocean. But right now, winds are at 35 miles an hour. It's moving to the west-northwest at 16 miles an hour. There you see, becoming a tropical storm. Next name on the list is Danny, and then works its way up into the Appalachian Mountains and starts to rain itself out, and then it looks like it'll recurve back towards the north and eventually the northeast. Overall, this isn't going to be a big issue. You're talking 35, 40, 45 mile an hour winds tops with this, and then 1 to 3 inches of rain. And many of these areas could actually use the rain. So we'll continue to watch that possibility of just some heavy rain with this as we go through the next couple of days. You look at the GFS model, just that big wide view. You've got the big subtropical ridge watch as we watch that one little wave working its way towards the west, and the GFS showing as we get into that long term may actually see a little bit more development with this. So we're going to continue to watch it, and we will keep you updated right here on MyFoxHurricane.com.